I had the strangest dream last night. I was telling a friend. It was one of those all night dreams. You ever have a dream where it's all night long? So, like, I would wake up and I would keep going back into the dream. So, the dream was that I was in these parallel universes. And in each universe, there was things that I knew were true and things that I knew were false. And I remember saying, that's false. That's like AI. That's what I kept saying. And in each universe was one of the kids from the Stranger Things. And this is in the early seasons when they were kids. Now, I've been watching, rewatching Stranger Things because the new season's coming out and I love it. And that could be on it, but also because of the whole upside down parallel universe. But it was very, very strange. So, in each universe that I would go in, I don't know what the kids were doing exactly. Like, they were just there. I just remember thinking, oh, well, they're here. That's really interesting. But then in each universe, which looked similar but wasn't, and I knew that was certain things were true and certain things were false and fake. And I was like, trying to figure out like what I was doing there, what was going on. So I woke up at around 2:30 and I felt like I had a fever, because I get fevers a lot when I get sick. And I felt like I had a fever, like my whole body felt like a fever was coming on. Like I had a slight fever, like the achiness, and I was a little cold. My eyes were a little watery, but it wasn't painful. It almost felt pleasant, which is really weird. Go back to sleep, go right back into the dream. Right back into the dream. Same thing. Now, obviously, a lot was going on, and unfortunately, I wish I could remember exactly what was going on. I just kept noticing that in each universe, the things that were real and the things that weren't real, which is like totally trippy. Then at 4, I wake up again to go to the bathroom, and the same feeling. Feel like I have a fever. Feel like I have this fever. But I go back to bed. I feel the same. It's just achy. Like, oh my God, do I have a fever? What's going on with my body? But it wasn't unpleasant. It was almost pleasant in a weird way. If you're not prone to fevers, you might not understand what I'm talking about. But, you get the body aches and the chills. I didn't really have the chills, but I had the body aches. And I just remember saying, do I have a fever? What is happening? Like, what is going on? Go back into the dream. Back. So I'm living in all of these parallel universes with the Stranger Things kids, who there's one in each universe. And I'm pinpointing what is real and what is fake in each universe. And I keep flipping through them. Like I could almost walk from one to another. It was weird. Like I could think I wanted to go in the other, and then boom, I was in the other. And then I could go into another, and then boom, I was in another. And I woke up this morning, and all day today, I've been super, super tired. And I'm wondering, this is what I was saying to my friend, with all the solar flares and the geo storms that are happening and the AI Atlas that is passing by us or whatever, if, and all the meditation I've been doing and all the experiences that I've been doing, if I was getting upgraded last night, like in my sleep. Like it was a pleasant experience. It was a bizarre experience, but it was pleasant, even with the feeling of the fever. And I have been like today exhausted, like spent. And getting up twice in a night is not really unusual for me. So it's not what it is. I got a good night's sleep. I don't know. It was, I've never had an experience like that in my life. And I just had to share because I was sharing with my friend and she was like, I think you were. I think I was upgraded. Yep. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, know. And those who think I'm crazy, yeah, you could keep thinking I'm crazy. But I know what I felt, and it's wild. And being tired is not uncommon after you have an upgrade. All right, I just thought I would share that interesting dream. See you guys next time. Bye.